Commander Elena Vasquez stared at the holographic display, her weathered hands trembling slightly as she processed the incoming data. The Zephyrian fleet had breached the outer defensive perimeter of the Kepler station, their biomechanical ships pulsing with an otherworldly luminescence that made her stomach churn. Humanity's most advanced weapons had barely scratched their adaptive hull plating. "Status report," she barked to Lieutenant Morrison, who hunched over his tactical console, sweat beading on his forehead despite the station's climate control. 47 enemy vessels confirmed. "Commander, they're using some kind of quantum entanglement technology to coordinate their movements. Our AI defense grid can't predict their attack patterns." His voice cracked with barely contained panic. Estimated time to station breach, 14 minutes. The Zephyrians had emerged from the Andromeda Galaxy 3 months ago, their intentions crystal clear from the moment they vaporized the mining colony on Titan Prime. No communication attempts had succeeded. No diplomatic overtures had been acknowledged. They simply consumed everything in their path, converting organic matter into fuel for their ever-expanding armada. Elena closed her eyes, her mind racing through increasingly desperate scenarios. The station housed over 50,000 civilians, including the families of military personnel. Evacuation was impossible. The Zephyrian ships had surrounded them completely, their energy nets preventing any escape pods from breaking through. "Commander," called Dr. Rebecca Martinez from her position at the xenobiology station. "I'm detecting massive electromagnetic interference from their ships. It's almost like they're broadcasting some kind of suppression field." "Suppression of what?" "I'm not entirely certain, but the frequency matches the neural oscillations we documented during the Manchester experiments." Elena's blood ran cold. The Manchester experiments, humanity's darkest secret, buried in classified files that even she had only partial access to. Decades ago, military scientists had discovered that human consciousness operated on quantum frequencies that could be artificially enhanced under extreme stress conditions. The results had been catastrophic. Test subjects had exhibited abilities that defied conventional physics: telekinesis, limited precognition, and in rare cases, the ability to manipulate matter at the molecular level. The project had been terminated after 17 subjects died from neural hemorrhaging, and the survivors had been quietly relocated to classified facilities. But the research had never truly stopped. It had simply moved deeper underground. "Are you suggesting that the Zephyrians are specifically targeting our neural frequencies?" Elena asked, though she already suspected the answer. "More than that, Commander. I believe they've been monitoring our species for years, waiting for us to naturally develop these abilities. The suppression field isn't just preventing us from using advanced technology. It's preventing us from accessing our own evolved cognitive potential." The station shuddered as Zephyrian weapons impacted the outer hull. Warning klaxons echoed through the corridors, and emergency lighting bathed everything in an ominous red glow. Elena made a decision that would haunt her for the rest of her life, however brief that might be. Dr. Martinez accessed the Manchester files. Authorization: Omega-77 Alpha. "Commander, those experiments were banned by the Geneva Accords of 2387. The psychological damage alone. The psychological damage is irrelevant if we're all dead in 10 minutes. Elena's voice carried the authority of someone who had already accepted the consequences of her actions. "How many survivors from the original program are currently aboard this station?" Martinez's fingers flew across her interface. "According to medical records, 12 individuals, all currently serving in various capacities throughout the military structure. Contact them immediately. Tell them we're implementing Protocol Lazarus." "Protocol Lazarus doesn't exist, Commander." "It does now." Elena activated the station-wide communication system. "This is Commander Vasquez. All personnel with Manchester classifications report to Deck 7 immediately. We're about to discover what humanity is truly capable of when pushed beyond the breaking point." The station shook again, more violently this time. Through the viewport, Elena could see the Zephyrian ships closing in, their alien forms writhing with predatory satisfaction. In 8 minutes, they would learn whether humanity's greatest weakness could become its ultimate weapon.